What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the... And just like that, the season has reached October. Brock and Brock, you are up here in the booth. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going a hot streak heading into Halloween and things will be looking great. The flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. They get to him before that return. Just beyond the 15-yard line. Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
It's no secret that the number one thing a QB's got to do is lead. I love general managers and coaches and talking to them about quarterbacks. And one of my favorite lines was from Seahawks GM John Schneider that says, I want a quarterback to walk in the room and change the temperature of it. Well, I want to see this quarterback today walk into that huddle, change the temperature of it, and get his guys to follow.
2nd and 6 coming up here. It's a design boot. Catch is made down the right sideline. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Crosses midfield, still going. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go play fake with Jones. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now it's 2nd down. Play fake, Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll motion a tight end left. First down throw by Jones. Cut out left. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So now head out for the first time on offense. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown to interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch, gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Brown on the inside give. And the struggle's seeping into the ground game now as he's held up at the line. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. They'll run again with Brown. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on fourth down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on first and second down.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. Happy to take over in enemy territory. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Complete out to the right side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Blitz coming for Jones. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. 6-0 here in the first. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. To a 7-0 lead. Team is ready. Now they're going to send this one away. Returnable from the 1. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Headed out for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he'll fight for what he can to the 15. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's Brown again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Dropping back to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes it in at the 26. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter. Possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, well, you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
For the punt. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And over. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He finds Woods. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. He'll throw it. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, Brock, and that gets them a much bigger play than the penalty would have. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Slot man in motion left. First and 10, looking to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be second down. They send the tight end in motion. Second and 10 now. Finds Woods. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll try it right with Brown. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain on the play, and that brings up a tough decision for them on fourth down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Throwing now, needing a first. Throw left side, caught by Schultz. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Running back, headed back out for a new series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll run here on first down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Give now to the running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. but you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Good field position. Set for 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Their offense and this running back to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 39. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for now.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pistol now for Jones. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, Jones to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Jones on first down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Again, Jones to the air. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good. Now, signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. They kick the running back in motion. From the 17. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Nickel for this 3rd down call. To throw, here's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here. And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So at our midway point, it's in Omaha. Now we'll get you down to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is waiting to deliver the halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. It's out there to start this 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Going with Brown on the ground. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Brown on the inside give. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough for him. Just bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. And over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Jones. Bails out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Another try following the sack. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now Jones. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Their offense out there. They're down 13-3 as they take over. A give left side to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He'll get this one to Brown. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Setting up a throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. On the ground, Brown. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it.
Throwing now, off play action. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And first down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on first. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. Here he is on 3rd and long. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The lead some in the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. To a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And the returns beyond their own 20. Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Now a give on the counter. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Jones. Completed to his running back. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So out now comes the punter. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. Whistles sound as the defense decides to call timeout. A give now to Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Brown. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Pass play coming here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And another stop along the line. Defense with a great couple of back-to-back reps. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Broke through the tackle.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's tackled for a short gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. That punt gets up to 59 yards. This will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Got him in. It's Thomas. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pressure comes, Jones. Brought in right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You're not going to last long. Don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give running right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Jones to throw. He has the first over the middle, and they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there, and that's good for now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down throw by Jones. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 35-yard line.
Running this one left. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. They go play fake with Jones. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they stop him after a pickup down to the 24. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Slot receiver headed left. Jones now on 3rd down. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First down from the red zone. And that's cut in the end zone for the touchdown. 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits. He's making a 10-point ball game. Team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. It's all set to go. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his number one premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run.
Yep.
Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
Putting a receiver in motion. Again to throw now on 2nd and 10. Has a man, it's Brown. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He'll throw it yet again. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
It's caught, Warren. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Stays in the... And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Working inside the red zone. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Well, hold on a second. We've got pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. 5 men in the secondary down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All set up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That's the 2-minute warning here from Omaha. 2nd win in the campaign. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll run here from the gun. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They're throwing it. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And now he gets it stopped with a spike. 14 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They put a receiver in motion here left. 2nd and 10 now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th.
Patriots 17.
So just 1 second to go. They not only have to recover this, they've got to return it all the way. And this is going to be recovered by the... Moments away now from celebrating a win. So it ends as a win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.